Okay, dear sir, this code is about object-oriented programming in Python, and we have been discussing object-oriented programming have some specific features. There are different important features which every object-oriented programming must contain. So let me repeat this some important issues, then we can continue further. It is an animal class, and this animal class has two methods. Then there is a dog class which is inheriting with animal. uh, there are different ways to inherit in different programming languages, but in Python we just have to write the name of the child class, then we have to write the name of the parent class in parentheses. But other languages are not following the same syntax. The syntax is different in other languages. For example, in C++, in Java and other languages, syntax is different. So it is dog class. There is a method, and you can see the method name is make underscore sound. Then uh, you can notice this make underscore sound is also there in parent class, animal class. Then it is a cat class, and it was about solutions. I can i can remove this from here, and I can switch this to at the end. But I think, okay, now now we can add some uh, more code to extend the concepts of object-oriented programming. Okay, so by using def keyword I can define some other methods. So you can see I am defining another method, and the name of this method is animal underscore sounds, animal sound. And this method will take some sort of object of any type. For example, object of cat, object of dog, or if there is some other animal, then it will take the object of some class type. So I am writing here animal, then because it is a method, then I have to write colon. After that I can print, because it is just a method, I can print animal dot name. Now this name is part of all of the classes. Just let me show you, because you can see in animal class we have two data members. One is name and the other is species. Although we have not defined these members for dog class, for cat class, but these two data members are available there. The reason is very simple, because this dog class is inherited with animal class, and animal if animal class have any of the data members or methods, those data members and methods will be available in all of the child's classes. So in dog class, in cat class, even if there is some other class which is inherited by animal, then this name data member will be there. Okay, I am just printing name of the animal, because here I will receive object, and whatever the object is, even it is dog or it is cat, whatever the animal is, the name of that animal will be printed here. So you can see I can concat with some other string. For example, the name of the animal would be cat is is uh, making sound as, then I can call function, because every animal, dog or cat, must have a method which is make underscore sound. Now it is a function which sound, sorry, which which is not belonging to any of the class. So when I will create some object of this class, you can see what is happening there. For example, you can see I have created different objects. There is a objects are there is a dog object, there is a dog underscore boxer object, there is dog bagel object, and Persian cat. Okay, now I will call the function and make underscore sound, which is which have to receive a parameter of animal type. Now you can see I have just copied this code, and I am calling here I can call this animal. Now I have to pass here some object. For example, I am passing dog, then I can pass some other object. For example, I can pass here cat, or I think the object name was Persian cat, Persian underscore cat. Then there are some other objects of dog underscore bagel, dog underscore boxer. So you can see what is happening here. Okay, okay, okay. You can see here puppy is making sound as this one. Mao, which was the name of cat, is making sound as this, and Mishi is making sound as this, because Mishi and Mickey both are dogs. So you know what name we have been given to these objects. Puppy was the name of object of simple dog, and dog boxer have name Mickey, and dog bagel have name Mishi, and there was a Persian cat which has name Mao. So you can see we have created a single function, single method, but it is the behavior of this method is different. Whenever we are passing dog object, it is showing the name and sound of dog. Whenever I am passing some other object, then it is accessing the different values of that object. So it these type of things are happening with OOP. Okay. Poly is poly means many. For example, we have a lot of different institutions where the word poly is very common: polyclinic or polytechnic institute, and so on. So poly is there for many, or you can say poly have meaning of many. And morphism means morphism means uh, forms simply. Okay, now you can see the method was single. There was a single method. There was a method which is which receives a argument as an object. So whenever we are passing any object, what is happening here? You can see. Let me tell you in detail what is happening here, because it is. It is object of any animal, then whatever the animal is, that object will be stored in this parameter animal, and we can access name of that animal, we can access sound, make underscore sound function of that animal, even we can as you know, the all of the animals have some sort of species. We can print animal dot species, which species that animal have. For example, I am saying uh, further this animal dot name belongs to this species, and I can write here. Okay, now you can see some few information would be added here. Okay, it is saying puppy is making sound as woof woof. Further, puppy belongs to German Shepherd species, and Mao is making sound as Mao Mao. Further, Mao belongs to Persian cat. Now you can see the function is single. There is a single function, but according to the parameter, we can we can use this function differently for different purposes. We can access the data members and uh, methods of different objects, just like all of these print statements till here. all in all of these print statements, we are calling just a single function, and by using that function, it is accessing puppy, which is a dog object. Then it is accessing Mao, which is a cat object. Then Mishi is a dog object, belongs to beagle species, and Mickey is also a dog object which belongs to boxer species. So it is polymorphism. And further where we are using inheritance. So you can see here in animal class, you can see there is a self dot name data member. It is property of animal class, fine. But in dog class, in cat class, there is no variable, there is no self variable. Self variables are uh, data members or member variables of any class. So you can see these self dot name, self dot species belongs to animal, but in reality we don't have any name or species variable belongs to dog class or cat class. But if you observe, we are assigning names to cat class, we are assigning name to dog class, just like you can see here. uh, Whenever I am creating object here, whenever I'm creating object, I am assigning name. Puppy is name, German Shepherd is species. So here we are using inheritance. And let me tell you, most important features of the object oriented programming are three. One is inheritance, then the second is polymorphism, and the third one is uh, abstraction. There are few others, but these are most important. And data encapsulation. These are top four pillars of object-oriented programming. Let me change their sequence so you can check from OOP basic, rather OOP pillars. So the four pillars of OOP are encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Now the question is that we have been point out inheritance, we have point out polymorphism. Uh, where are two others? Two others are encapsulation and abstraction. Okay, now let me explain what is meant by abstraction and what is meant by uh, encapsulation. So you can see it is a complete package class. This class has different methods, different functions, different data members. So whenever a class is containing whenever a class is containing data and functions together, so it is known as encapsulation, because data and functions are encapsulated just like in medical science there are capsules. In capsule there is some sort of material which is using for the treatment purposes. So that material is bounded inside the capsule. So the same term is here, encapsulation, capsule. So we have bounded together this data and different functions. We can add some other data also. Now where is abstraction? So you can see there are two types of classes. It is specific, name of animal, for example dog and cat. The most common features, for example, every dog must have a name, every dog must have a species. These common features, we have included these common features in a parent class. For example, if we are creating some child classes, then there is another child class. For example, you can understand, like if we have some grandchild class, then those class must have some more specific data members and functions. Just like there are different species, some specific, some special species might have some specific feature, might have some specific data. So we can include those type of data in grandchild classes, or add some more lower hierarchy. So this way, uh, when we are we are creating a hierarchy of classes, we are using concept of abstraction. Abstraction. Okay, now because it is very simple example. Whenever we are going to solve some real time problems or